Alright, my brushes are clean from yesterday. And this is another one of my faux Kylie set, and it is a good double-ended brush. It has one of those like thin little painting like liner tips. It works really well. So I'm not going to hate on these. In that light color, I do use this Morphe M441, so I do have some afford brushes. In fact, they're at Ulta, and this has lots of fallout. I don't think it's highly pigmented. We'll see here in a second. I forget I only use it once. Yeah, just a light wash of color. So, Morphes are very inexpensive and they're so soft. I really like this. And if I had known when I bought these, which of course was before I ever watched Manu Mua, I could have gotten 10% discount. So there's a plug for you, Manny. It's a code. I think he still has a code for Morphe. And that would have been nice. Even though they were super cheap anyway, and I bought them in store. I think they're like somewhere between $3 and $6 a brush. Some of them are like closer to 10 maybe, but I think these were like $4 or $5 a piece. They weren't bad at all, and they're so soft and floofy. They deposit color really well. Okay, as you see, I just put a little of that whatever dusty pink color, and it's just a light wash. It's actually kind of cool toned this way. It's almost muddy. I'm not feeling that. So I'm going to go back in with the warmer nude shade. But it barely shows up because it's the same color as my skin. And I bring it up high so I have lots of immobile space. Alright, my battery is low and my viewfinder is down here. I have an iPad, that's what I film with. So I had to plug it in, and obviously I can't prop it up with that end down because that's where the cord is. So it's flipped around, it's upside down, and that sounded like a Backstreet Boys song. Anyway, and then I don't bring it up further with that darker color. Now I'm going to take the deep plum color from the Black Radiance palette, trio, whatever. And again, I'm going to put it right there, starting out the outer edge and crease. Alright, and next I'm going to use this little MAC brush. It's 219 SE. It's a little bullet brush. And I'm going to take the plum color and deepen this to give it more plummy effect, because it's pretty like almost like a muddy blackish color otherwise. See? And now I'm bringing this up into that skull socket, whatever you want to call it, area, just to give it a little more definition. Okay, I'm just taking it above there, and I circle it like this. Do get it up pretty high since I have all that space. Anyway, I'm going in with my next color, and it's going to be a dark color. I will be using my Bobbi Brown eye smudge thing, and I'm going to take, it's like a blackish sparkly purple, and this picks up like anything. Yeah, and here you can see like the general color. It's, I don't even know what to call that color. And I just do one swoop and I do that. And then I'm going to put it only down here in the corner. And you see how I do it like with this motion? And that's how it'll pack the color on. And it doesn't really, I don't want to spread it out too much. I want to keep it really dark right here. And that didn't put enough color, so obviously I'm going to go back in with that. And then I'm just do it till I find that it's the color I want. And then I'll go to the next color. That did the trick. It warmed it up because it's like a warmish purple. It's a beautiful royal purple. Obviously it's jewel color, so I'm sure it's like an amethyst. Anyway, I just did amethyst with a smaller Morphe brush and just did that all over. And then I took this white, pearlescent white, whatever, shimmery color, and I put that under my brows. You can see it there. With a little Sephora Professional brush. They don't have a number on it because it came in one of those Kylie Jenner packages. I'm going to use this and fill in the spot with it. A light color in here. I'm just going to use that same tiny brush that I was using. It's not tiny, but Be alright. Do the inner corner. Looking at my mirror right now with this. What I'll do for my liner is I took, again, drugstore-ish, you know, lower end prices. This might have been 10 bucks. So I'm gonna mix the plum shade Saliva, and then wait, it'll be, that worked. So I'm gonna do this off camera too. I am so dumb, for real. So dumb, so dumb, so dumb, so dumb. So I have right here Black Radiance waterproof liquid eyeliner, and this stuff works so well. And then I'm gonna put it over top of what I already did. You see? Where's my viewfinder? There it is. I'll just lined. There's so much fallout. Fallout Boy all up on my face. I don't know why I said that. I would never want any of them. Never mind. I'll just shut up there. So I'm just gonna take this little liquid liner and trace over the top. Alright, and I did a slight little wing, and you see how that's about the best they'll get. They're not very even, but here, I'm gonna do this. Oh, that doesn't work. Dadgummit, I'm not good with physics and like science. Geometry. I'm not good at math. I'm only good at anything creative. So English, art, music, painting, whatever. Painting is art. Yeah, it probably makes my eyes look droopy. Oh well, that's that. Alright, this is my eyelash curler, and like I said, it's e.l.f. It was probably $3. Maybe it was only, whatever, who cares? Why am I doing this on camera? I'm so silly. Alright, so what I'm going to try next is LA Colors HD Waterproof Lash Building Mascara. And the reason I do waterproof is because, of course, I wear contacts. So I don't want, if I have to use eye drops, to look like it, the clown. So I just found a waterproof mascara at the dollar store, Family Dollar, and I'm sure it's $3 maybe. So let's give this $3 lash building mascara a try. And in general, I don't like waterproof mascara because it tends to dry out quicker and get clumpy or flakes off. But what are you going to do? Because the NYX doesn't, proof it doesn't work well. So, first impressions. Ooh, this is what it looks like. Here's the viewfinder. And looks like a regular old, it actually looks kind of like a thick one. That's the way I like it. Let me give this a shot. Okay, that was like 4 coats. This stuff sucks. I'm gonna return it. I mean, obviously for $1 or $3, what more can one expect? But there are some good cheapo products out there. There really are. So that's why I wanted to give it a try. But no, I'm certain that if you're going to do a lengthening, then you need one of those spiny type of brushes. And this is not. This is more like what a voluminous brush would be. But it doesn't do much. So I'm going to go look for my L'Oreal or another like drugstore brand. Okay, I'm going to try an experiment. I have Maybelline The Colossal Big Shot Primer. It's a black primer with little fibers in it. I'm going to put this over top of that black stuff, and then I'll probably put another coat of the black stuff on. Or all I have left is an Almay Intense Eye Color Volumizing Mascara, which, by the way, these spines always poke me in the eyeball. I hate them. This one's like purple. Let's see, what's the actual color name? Black Plum. So it will work perfectly, you know, maybe as a topper. So that is what I will try to do to get these poor eyelashes in. Oh, you know what? I'm so dumb. I don't need that. Let me put a pair of fake ones on. Yep, I'm blonde. I'm very dumb sometimes. Okay, so I'm one of those type of people that says if I'm going to do something, I'm freaking doing it. So I did try that and um, put the layer of Big Shot and then this. It does build it to lengthen. They do get a little long, but it's not voluminizing. So I need both. Um, I just did like 12 more coats. It doesn't look bad. It's hard to see, but there. Look how clumpy and spidery there, but they got longer. I'm gonna try this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Finish Setting Spray as my primer spray. I've done this in the past. I don't like this as a finishing spray. I don't think it works well. It splotches out. The squeezy thing like sticks. It's not good at all, but it's probably like $6 too. Oh my god. Look, and it leaks out. I hate this stuff, but I can't return it because it's too old. Smells awful. So I'm just gonna like let that dry, I guess. Now I'm gonna try this Milani Make It Last Matte Finish 16-Hour Wear Matte Charcoal Setting Spray. I will try this too as a primer. We will see. We will see. Okay, so I am gonna try this on one side of my face, and I already put some here. It gives a lovely grayish cast. Like as a primer, not as just a foundation. Clearly this won't work as just a foundation. Bouncing with my Beauty Blender. I always say it wrong. It's like it doesn't come out right when I try and say Beauty Blender. I think that's probably normal. Then again, not much about me is normal, so. Okay. So one side, like the whole face has been primed with like an S-ton of this Milani, and you saw me do the finish spray, the Wet n Wild, and then this right side of my face is primed. In addition to that, with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. Now I am going to let this set a minute and dry my face with that fan. And remember, I don't have any drugstore powder products into Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I am going to put a lot. I probably know I should just do the thing called building it up. Hashtag, that's not a hashtag. Hashtag back in my day, it was called a pound sign, and we used it on a rotary phone. That's what I'm talking about. This literally, and I know you've heard everyone say this, it smells like paint. Literal paint. So I guess to be vegan and cruelty free, just use like acetone instead of bunny rabbit tears. That's probably really mean to say. I don't care though. I don't give an F. If you don't give it, I don't give a tr. See, it looks so good when you do this because it's literal paint, like Sherwin freaking Williams on my face right here. But it's so white too. Look how white it is. But it doesn't stay on white like that. It kind of like soaks into the skin a bit, I guess you could say. So it's, I don't know how to describe it besides Sherwin Williams up in my face. Oh, look. So when I brush it, you see how it just came off? That's why I don't understand why people are like raving about this stuff. Look at that. This stuff is crap. I'm so angry. And that was with, this is on the side where I have my NYX primer on, which this probably even, like I'm telling you, this is probably made with acetone in it. Acetone is what paint thinner's made of, y'all. This stuff is crap. It doesn't work. It's a piece of crap in there. So anyhow, there's my honest review. Okay, so my current consensus is that NYX stuff for concealer is a really good primer. I'm going to show up close the pores around here on the non-primed side versus these. These you can see a little more, and if you notice like dots and stuff, that's a old nose ring scar. So that's unprimed. And this is primed. I can tell the difference. It's not significant, but this is slightly more blurred. Okay, now that I'm ghostly white, even lighter than my neck, which is pretty light still, I'm gonna try and bronze up my face. The bronzer I'm gonna go in with is Bronze Booster Physicians Formula, $5 at Walmart on clearance. This is so cute. I'm gonna show you guys real quick. It came with this little brush, so it's got a little mirror and a little pan for the brush, and then it has the bronzers on the top part. So I take this dark, very warm, like almost red bronzer, and I will use the little brush it comes with, and look how highly pigmented it is. Maybe you can't see it. Anyway, oh look, there, you can see it now. You see how I already have this cheekbone line? I'm just going to draw a little bit extra to define it. And then I'll do that on both sides, and then I will use a poofy brush, which Sephora Professional, and I'll dust all around my face, and I'll probably put it all over just so I have some color and I don't look like a Tim Burton movie. Okay, so that's warmed up a little. I want to say and point out, this has extreme amount of fallout. Look at that. And that's like dipping one time. It really is. So I think when you do that, I guess I could try and buff it out. It's only making it worse. Oh no! I am not good at this stuff. I don't do it because I don't think it makes a difference when I have a big body, like I'm not skinny, I'm fat. So it doesn't make sense to try and make myself look chiseled here when in reality I'm not chiseled. I used to be, but you know, having a kid, gaining 51 pounds while pregnant, just life. Don't have kids. Don't get pregnant. You probably won't have these problems. Well, you might, but at least you won't be able to blame it on that. Okay. You know what I'm going to do next? I'm going to take the middle color, the bronze. It's almost like a, I don't know what to call it. It's a pretty color. I'll use the brush again. It's a cute little brush. And you know what? It's the dark color that seems to have more follow than the lighter colors. I'm going to put it on top right here of my cheek. Ooh, see, it's giving it a nice color there. And I don't like to go heavy-handed with this, but I do on my blush. Alright guys, I'm just going to be a shiny mess today. I have a drugstore blush. It's Revolution. Makeup Revolution London. Vivid Shimmer Brick in Pink Kiss. So it's not really blush, but I'm going to have to use it as blush. I can use my Maybelline blush brush that I've had for centuries. And I'm going to use the darkest color so it actually looks like I have color on my face. And I do this so that I can see the fat parts of my cheeks, the apples, where the color goes. And I tap it on and then I like blend it up and out. It's just like very pink. But it's very highlighty. This is not a blush. This is a highlighter. Okay, I don't know what to do about that. Alright, no. Just no. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use that matte nude color from my eyeshadow palette. See if that does anything. Nope, not much. Oh well. Again, this is a challenge. You can see how challenged I am. Mentally and makeuply. You guys, I got this at the Family Dollar store. It's LA Colors Strobing Illuminating Powder, and I am psyched to try it. It looks funny on camera. On camera, it looks like more yellow, but when you look at it, it's just like nude light, not even really peach. It's champagne. I'm just so psyched to try it because, oh, and it even comes with a poofy. Not like I'm going to use a poof to put this stuff on. I'm going to use my fan brush from Morphe. M310, and I'm excited because it looks so much like a Frosty Wasty the Snowman. That's probably way too much. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Woohoo! That's what I was going for. Because I'm kind of trying to come out of my shell a little by using more highlighter and like the super shiny kind like Jeffree Star uses, because it always looks so good on him and Manny Mua when they do that. And this stuff does the trick. If y'all can't afford gorgeous Jeffree Star, which I wish I would or could, but if you cannot, get this LA Colors. I bet you it was $3 or less. Because I don't think any item I paid for yesterday was more than that. So we'll just do a little extra dusting. And I'm doing it right here on the highest points, you see? And then I am going to bring it up like this. And you all probably noticed, but I don't have a very large forehead and not a lot of space over here. So a lot of the beauty girls have way more real estate up here. And that's why I don't like to put too much bronzer, because then it just looks like I have a line of sunburn here. And of course, the reason I want matte shades is so I don't look oily. That's why I don't like to do any sort of highlighting or contouring of this area. But just for funsies, I'm going to put some on the tip of my nose. And this is my cupid's bow. Remember? You guys, look at that glow. Oh, watch out, everyone. I'm obsessed. I knew I would be. It looks so good. And they had a few other colors besides this one. Oh my gosh, that gives me the look I want. See, now you can't even tell I'm so light anymore. Alright, my face looks plastic and I am living for it. I'm so glad I started watching beauty tutorials. I'm coming out of my little makeup shell. I usually use like a pinky blush, like a real pink blush. So today I'm not feeling this non-pink. It's like nude. And I got this lip contour from LA Colors. And I'm excited to try it. It's called Naked. So I'm assuming it's kind of a neutrally nude. It looks, well, one side is dark and one side's light. So I'm going to use it like it says to. Alright, the dark side is thin liner tip. Ha, thin tip. Not for me. I was thinking about priming my lips, but the only lip primer I have is Urban Decay. Because again, I like nice things. I sound like such a snob. I don't want to sound like a snob. I don't think I am one, but maybe I am one. Who knows? I want you to be able to see this. Maybelline has some really good products, like all around. They have this like color stay matte ink, and it is so nice. And it doesn't make your lips dry. It makes them like, you can do this and they're a little sticky, slightly, but not like sticky. They're very nice, and I like them so much. Alright, I'm gonna do what I can to overline these bad boys and then do the other side on camera. Alright, this is a good color nude. Look, it's gonna show up funny if I go in this close, but, and of course I wore the tip down. It's extremely creamy, but I like that because the thin just is too much. It's like too thin to do it. Alright, so the next color is the thick fill-in tip, and again, it looks more like a rosy mauve pink. And let me show you the tip. Just the tip, guys. I can't even. Oh, that seems like it's gonna break. This might break off. And I'm not even using a lot of pressure. Huh. Let me go off cam for a minute. So this was broken when I bought it. I just pulled, like, twisted it out all the way and it just fell out and cracked. So I knew there was something odd about the wobbly feeling. I will return it because it's a defective product, even though it's probably $2. Get my return pile started. Oh my god, this in the return pile. Ugh. I seriously, literally, really want to know whoever tried it and loved it and calls it the Holy Grail Foundations. How did it work for, like, how? Because you saw how it does not work on me at all. Like, you saw me swipe. And that's why I've been trying to pat my face instead of swipe too much with the rest after that. Now, this is a good just lip nude, like a, not like brown nude, but lip color nude. Not loving it, because I'm not. I like a pinkier color than this. Is a little orangey brown. But I know for a fact I do have drugstore brand lip stuff. So I'll be back after finding that. Found my Milani Hypnotic Lights Holographic Lip Topper. This is the color 03 Fluorescent Light. And I love this stuff. You guys, okay, Stila makes one, holographic topper, which I like, and I tried it on in store, but the one I have is like liquid. I don't know if something's wrong with it, because it's just like water drops, and there's like 2 pieces of glitter when I put it on. This stuff goes on, it looks so good, and it stays. It stays. It won't come off. This stuff is excellent. I want to say it was $9 at Walmart. I might be wrong on that. And let me just say, did I tell you, I love this lip color. It's so smooth and creamy, and it feels so good on my lips. But I am a color stay type of gal, so I'm going to show you this. It's not real thick, it's not real thin. It's not like a glaze. It looks like Big Bang from MAC, which I also have in both the liner and the lipstick. Please work. Okay, so it's super bright pink. Not what I was going for. Alright, abort mission with that. I've got a Rimmel, how does it pronounce? Who knows? Lip liner, Exaggerate. Full color lip liner. This is in the color 032 Innocent. Opposite day. Anyway, it's just a really light nude. Lighter than my lip color nude. And I will just go in with this and put that Revlon Pinky Gloss over top, and I bet that'll be the look I'm going for with this cool purple eye, because it's not that. Anyway, what's this? Revlon. The color is 210. Pinkissimo. Super lustrous. That's what it's called. So guys, this is the finished look. What I ended up doing was taking some of this darker pink color. And by the way, when I swatched it, like nearly nothing came off my fingers, so I scraped it to get some, dust from it, and then I topped it with this. I just used my fingers, and then I did one more coat of this, and that worked. It's a good combination now. Try different angles. Maybe do a montage. Yes, I see that too. But it doesn't show up because you can't see unless I'm doing this, which I don't sit there and do that. So, ha! Yay for hooded eyes. The hood hides the mascara smudge.